be the physical, you know, be the warrior, be strong, you know, tap into your warrior energy because you've got that energy, you know, and like we say, the first port of call is the body, but also tap into the stillness, the softness as well. You know, you're a balance, it is a balance, and whether that be masculine or feminine energy, whatever you want to call it. When I do the events or when I do men's work, bring pranayama into it, you know, bring the breath work into it, because this stuff might be easy for some men, this stuff might be extremely hard, but some men, this stuff is really easy, you know, the stillness is really easy, and maybe they're good meditators and stuff, but maybe they don't do the physical, you know. So I get them to spar, to come up against each other, to have healthy competition and stuff like that as well. It's gentle's not the right word, but it's controlled, you know, to honour each other, you know, to bow, to have courage to step into the ring with someone and have the men support you in that circle, to bow before, to bow after. It's a lost art, you know, like, in it, it's important that
it's almost demonized. It's almost not accepted. There's not really spaces to express that healthy anger.
Do you know what? And that's so important. Like, you know, it's healthy competition is good. You know, a little bit of frustration isn't a bad thing. And it's funny, I got a bit of abuse for holding sparring at events and stuff. You know, I've been doing Thai boxing 12 years. There's no way people are going to get injured, and if they do, you know, like you know, it's accounted for. You know, I tell people to be controlled. And like it's so important to know that you're not made of glass, you know, like to know you've got some physical presence about you, and it gives you a confidence and not an arrogance. I think for me, Thai boxing especially as well, is that like when I initially started, it was all about being, you know, top dog, you know, I want to be able to fight. But now as time's gone on, over the years, it's like, you know, I don't want to fight, you know, only in the ring, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to fight, you know. It's made me so much more humble, you know, and so much more open to learning. Like, learning begets learning. Yeah.
I think it makes you realize how tough you're not as well.
Yeah, that's right? So true.
Because like how easy you can get rocked, or just you're vulnerable. You're not made of glass.
That's so important. And like 12 years on now, and like I'm training with lads that I've still trained as long as me, you know, and we're still trying to outsmart each other, and that's a beautiful game of chess in itself, you know. Like, it's trying to outwit each other all the time, and like you think, oh, you know, I'm on form today, and then like someone will hit you with something. It's like, oh, humble yourself, get back into your zone, get back into your cards, you know. And it's like, I needed that, you know. I come away and I needed that, you know. Trying to reevaluate, you know. It's humbling's a good thing. Humbling's a good thing.
Is that, talking about humility, is there anything that you have been wrong about, or you're still working through? Like, what are those things in the spaces you're creating, or what you're making more room for in your own journey? We spoke before about you keeping consistent with your own practice.
That's it.
And your own showing up for the parts of you that still, you know, you're not fully in acceptance of, whatever it might be.
I think that's it. And I think I couldn't lead space unless I couldn't lead or hold space for people if I wasn't willing to carry on doing the work, willing to carry on and be accountable. Like I said before, I've gone through a breakup, and I feel like it was the wrong time to enter into a relationship. I'd been avoiding some stuff that I hadn't sat with probably forever, you know. So I'm in counselling, doing some work and working with my inner child, and I'm open about that, you know. I'm fine to be open about that as well. But I think it's so crucial, you know, like, and I don't think for one second that I shouldn't be working on myself, you know. I think it's a continual journey, you know, and there's never a destination, and when you reach a destination, you find that you've got to do some more work anyway.